Bubol Deathbone is one of the most feared warriors in all of Mordor. He may be small, but his attitude to get things done is ruthless, which makes him one of the most feared warriors in Mordor. But what about his opponent, his cousin, Tugog Deathbone? Both of these Uruks are exceptional fighters, and they can get the job done whenever they want. They both have poison weapons, feral claws, and the same body armor. But which one is stronger? Today we will have an answer in Deadly Duels. Contender number 1, Bubol Deathbone. Bubol Deathbone is one of the greatest fighters in Middle-earth. He earned many championships in becoming the best fighters in Middle-earth. He has ways of getting stuff done, and he has been awarded the Alpha Predator of Nirnan. His most common prey is Ologs, but he will hunt Uruks if necessary. He never has the size advantage on anybody who he faces, but he has proved that it doesn't matter, as he outlasts them with enraged attacks and triple strikes. Bubol Deathbone's species, the Deathbone Uruks, have an interesting way to kill Ologs. They usually do severe damage and let them bleed for a minute, and then, when their back is turned, they strike them in the leg and they stab them in the head. When their target is bigger than expected, then they will sneak behind them and stab them in the head and never let go until they've choked to death. When they hunt Uruks, it's a bit complicated. They usually fight like any other Uruk in a fight, but then the turning point happens. They unleash their feral claws and their triple strike in a row, and they use it to stun their opponent. When they're stunned, they use this unique way to stab them near the shoulder and the head, and then kick them down to the floor. It instantly kills their opponent, and it leaves him with a free meal. Contender number 2, Tugog Deathbone. Tugog Deathbone trained to be the most defensive Uruk in the history of Middle-earth. He grew up more offensive than he once thought he would be, but he was still incredibly defensive and could absorb a lot of damage. Unlike Bubol Deathbone, he became very, very smart, and he was not nocturnal. He was also very inventive, inventing the cursed bombs, and he was a tank built to withstand much damage. He also had the same hunting methods as Bubol, with the strike to the leg and the stab in the head. He also takes weeks to prepare his attack, so when he goes on an ambush, he waits for a very long time until he executes his plan. This proves that Tugog is incredibly intelligent. He is also incredibly fast and can run much faster than any Uruk or Olog. They are both ready for the fight, and they're prepared to do anything it takes to win. Will Bubol use the combination of triple strike and feral claws to finish Tugog, or will Tugog prove that his inventions are incredibly useful for solving tricky problems? Soon we will have an answer as they head to the pit fight, ready for their battle to begin.
So how did Bubol Deathbone win? Okay, so first, Tugog Deathbone unleashed feral claws upon Bubol, but Bubol got back up pretty quickly and was ready for a fight. He used his triple strike combination and the cursed bomb got him. The wave of might didn't do anything and he dodged a couple attacks, and so did the enemy, until he landed a hit, and then he slammed him to the floor. Tugog got angry and threw down a cursed bomb. And while Tugog was doing that, Bubol was doing the triple strike. And Tugog again managed to do his feral claws upon Bubol. Bubol got back up quicker than expected. Tugog landed a big hit on him, but he wasn't finished, as he landed all 3 hits with his triple strike. The cursed bomb was landed, and he stabbed him in the chest while the smoke was still in the air. And then he landed the fatal blow, which finished Tugog off, therefore giving him the victory. Tell me if you guys like this. This was my very first video, just saying, so if people in the future are wondering. But I will be doing a lot more of this series, so yeah, stay up to date and watch the videos. They're going to be pretty entertaining, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.